What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1987 movie The Lost Boys. The movie is directed by Joel Schumacher and written by Janice Fisher, Jeffrey Boehm, and James Jeremias. And this movie follows the Emerson family. It's the mom, Lucy, and two sons, Michael and Sam, and they go to live with their grandfather in California. And the oldest one ends up hanging out with some kids his age and stuff, and it turns out that they're vampires, and the leader of them, played by Kiefer Sutherland, gets him to drink blood, and the oldest son becomes a half vampire, and it's up to his brother and two local kids, the Frog Brothers, to try to stop these vampires and kill them and save his brother. So this movie is a classic. It's a really, really good movie. It's one that I've watched many times as a kid. It was probably the first vampire movie I ever watched. I haven't really seen a lot of vampire movies, and kind of like with the shark genre, that there just isn't. I don't have a lot of interest in other vampire movies because of how much I love this movie. And I'm not saying that I'm against vampire movies, because I do like some. I like Interview with the Vampire, and there's other ones that I've seen, but I haven't seen as many and everything because of how much I love this movie. It's just, I don't think any vampire movie is going to top this for me. I just absolutely love this movie. The directing by Joel Schumacher is really, really good. He did a really good job directing it, and the writing is really good too. The cast in here are all really great. Jason Patric plays Michael Emerson, and I think he does a really, really good job. And Corey Haim is really good as his brother, and the two of them work really, really well together. And you can tell that their relationship is really well written, and that the two actors' chemistry make it really believable. Corey Feldman and Jamison Newlander as the Frog Brothers are both really great. They're really awesome and kind of steal the show. I really liked seeing both of them in here. And Jamie Gertz is really good as Star. She's a pretty good actress. I like her in other movies I've seen. The main one that I can think of is Twister. I thought she was really good in that. And I think she's really good in this one too. Kiefer Sutherland is great as David. He's creepy. He's kind of a jerky character, but he also has a charm to him. It kind of makes him likable at the same time. He does a really good job playing the character. Edward Herrmann plays Max, who's the love interest to Lucy, the boy's mom, played by Diane Wiest, and he's pretty good too. He doesn't have a lot to do in this movie, but he does have a really important role, and he is good in here. And Diane Wiest is really good too. She's one of those actresses that she always plays a really likable characters, and this is just another one where she's really, really likable in here. But all of the cast in this is really good. All the other supporting characters and vampires are pretty good. I do kind of wish that we maybe could have got to see more of them and stuff, but I still think they're pretty good. I kind of would have liked to see more of their backstory too, like how they became vampires and stuff like that, but overall, I think this is a really good movie, and I also really would like to see maybe a prequel to this movie, like a prequel showing how they became vampires and stuff. I think that would be a really, really cool idea to do. Of course, all of the actors and stuff are way too old to return though, so it probably wouldn't work unless they maybe did it as a TV show or something. But all in all, I think The Lost Boys is a really, really good movie. It's got a lot of fun moments. It has a lot of humor. It has heart. It's creepy at times. It's a really fun movie. And it's definitely one I would recommend if you haven't seen it, especially if you're into vampire movies. To me, this is my go-to vampire movie if I'm really in the mood to watch something with vampires. But I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen it. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. It's definitely a classic and definitely worth checking out and everything. So let me know in the comments what you think of The Lost Boys. This was my video for my day 10 of 31 Days of Horror. I can't believe it's already 10 days into it, to this month. This month is going by really fast already. But let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and tomorrow I'll be reviewing another Joel Schumacher movie, Flatliners, which is one that I haven't reviewed on here yet, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.